Have you ever had an itch that just wouldn't go away? One that didn't seem to have a reason? No bug bite, no dry skin, no new detergent. Just a strange, persistent irritation that kept coming back? For those of us over 60, these small, nagging symptoms might be more than minor inconveniences. Sometimes they're early warnings, whispers from the body that something deeper is going on. In this video, we're diving into 5 unexpected itchy areas on your body that could be early indicators of cancer. We're not talking about random itches. These are specific, recurring patterns doctors and researchers have observed in patients with certain types of cancers, including blood cancers, liver issues, and even rare skin cancers. We'll explore why these itches happen, where to look, and what to ask your doctor if you notice them. Most importantly, this isn't about fear, it's about being informed and proactive. Because catching something early gives you options. And often, an itch is the first clue. Let's take a closer look. Sign 1. Itching around the ankles or tops of the feet. This might sound strange, but persistent itching around the ankles or tops of the feet, especially at night, can sometimes be a signal of lymphoma or circulatory cancers. These types of cancers often affect the lymphatic system and blood flow, which can cause changes in how waste products are cleared from the body. As toxins build up, the body starts reacting, sometimes with inflammation that irritates nerves near the skin. Since our feet are the furthest point from the heart, they often reflect circulation issues early. There's a case I read about where a retired firefighter, age 74, had constant itching around his ankles for months. He changed his socks, tried antifungal creams, and even replaced his shoes. But nothing helped. Eventually, blood work revealed an abnormality in his white blood cell count. Further testing led to a diagnosis of chronic lymphocytic leukemia. This kind of itching often doesn't respond to skin treatments because the problem isn't in the skin, it's beneath it. So if you're constantly scratching your feet or ankles with no relief, especially if it worsens at night, talk to your doctor. Sign 2. Itchy ears inside and behind. We usually think of itchy ears as a sign of earwax or allergies, but chronic itching inside or just behind the ears can be an early symptom of skin cancer, particularly basal cell carcinoma or squamous cell carcinoma. The ears are often exposed to sunlight, but many people forget to protect them. Over the years, UV damage can build up, especially in older adults who spend a lot of time outdoors. One woman, 69, who spent her retirement gardening daily, noticed that her right ear always felt itchy, deep in the canal and around the top edge. She assumed it was dryness or maybe her hearing aid. But a dermatologist found a small, flat lesion on the outer rim, which turned out to be a skin cancer caught just in time. If you have recurring itching in or around your ears, and especially if you notice any rough patches, flakes, or changes in skin color, get it checked. Your ears can reveal more than you think. Sign 3. Itching on the palms of the hands. Persistent itching on the palms of the hands without a rash or visible irritation is one of the more overlooked signs of internal disease, particularly liver cancer, pancreatic cancer, or gallbladder issues. Why the palms? When the liver or pancreas begins to malfunction, bile acids can build up in the bloodstream. These substances are incredibly irritating to nerve endings, especially in sensitive areas like the palms and soles. What makes this type of itching different is that it's usually deeper than skin level. People describe it as a tingling or even a burning sensation that gets worse at night or after eating fatty foods. There was a man named Carl, 71, who noticed his hands would itch intensely every evening. No rash, no new soap, just a constant urge to scratch. After routine labs showed abnormal liver enzymes, imaging revealed an early tumor pressing on his bile ducts. So if your palms are driving you crazy with no clear reason and creams aren't helping, consider asking your doctor for liver function tests. It could be a critical clue. Sign 4. Itching around the groin or inner thighs. This is a sensitive area to talk about, but it's important. Persistent itching in the groin or inner thigh area can sometimes be a sign of testicular cancer, ovarian cancer, or lymphatic issues in the lower body. While sweat, friction, and age-related thinning skin can cause some irritation, cancer-related itching is usually chronic, one-sided, and unresponsive to typical treatments. Sometimes, this type of itch is the only symptom for months before any lump or swelling is noticed. In one case, a 66-year-old woman reported ongoing inner thigh itching that didn't respond to powders or creams. Eventually, her gynecologist discovered a mass near her pelvic lymph nodes. The itching was her body's early warning. If you've had groin or thigh itching that sticks around for weeks, especially without any visible rash or infection, don't brush it off. Bring it up at your next checkup. Sign 5. Itching at the base of the neck or upper spine. Finally, let's talk about a spot that often gets ignored, the base of the neck or top of the back, right between the shoulder blades. This area is packed with nerves, and itching here can sometimes be a subtle sign of thyroid cancer, lymphatic cancer, or even esophageal tumors. One reason this area gets overlooked is that people assume it's just from poor posture or clothing tags. But when the itch becomes consistent and nothing suits it, not showers, not lotion, not scratching, it's worth paying attention. Take the story of Linda, age 73, who said she felt like something was crawling under her skin at the top of her spine. After ruling out every skin condition, her doctor ran blood tests and eventually found a small thyroid mass. It hadn't caused pain, lumps, or fatigue, just a strange, persistent itch. If you've been reaching for that same spot on your upper back day after day and it just won't quit, listen to your body. It might be telling you something beneath the surface needs attention. Final thoughts. We've covered a lot today, and if there's one takeaway, it's this: not all itches are harmless. Especially if they're persistent, appear in the same spot, and don't respond to treatment, it's worth looking into them, especially for those of us over 60 when our bodies speak more softly but still very clearly. Don't panic. Most itches are still just itches. But if something doesn't feel right, trust that instinct. Ask your doctor, request a checkup, and mention any patterns. Because listening to your body could be the first step to catching something early. If you found this video helpful, type "still listening" in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a video that could protect your health or the health of someone you love. Stay safe, stay curious, and as always, stay wise.